hold on. There goes Hawaii, there goes Hawaii, oh, there goes Hawaii, the island is gone. Anyway, last time on this series, Hawaii was gone. They've been sitting there in the bottom left corner of this map for the entire series, avoiding having to play because of their incredible position on the map. And they finally played and lost in a very close heartbreaker to UTSA. And now we move on, because there are 59 teams left. We'll get down to 58 teams today. Let's shuffle this wheel and get going. On episode 76 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Nope. We're going back to Texas, as Houston is picked by the wheel for the very first time. This is a region that has gone largely unexplored. We've had a lot of other action in other places in Texas, but southeast Texas has been pretty untouched. Houston has Oklahoma to their direct north. They have Louisiana, who's already played 3 games, over to the east. You have the Gulf of Mexico right down here, so they might not have to play at all. You have Rice down to the southwest, and then a little bit of Texas right here directly west if that happens. So let's spin this arrow and see who they're going to play, or if they will play at all. That's going to be going southwest, and that's straight into the Gulf of Mexico. Houston will not play today unless they get landed on again right here. We're going to shuffle this wheel and go again. Let's see if we get somebody this time. On episode 76 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Minnesota. Another team with a very large water border. Although in Minnesota's case, I think it's just Canada. Because if they go north, it's Canada. If they go east and southeast, it's Iowa. They have Iowa State right here. And then 2 blank territories that they could just pick up. So that is also a possibility. And this is going to happen more and more as we get later into the season. All these teams that are on the border are going to have a huge advantage. We're just going to like jump from team to team to team. So let's see if Minnesota will play. North. They will not. Minnesota avoids playing entirely. They won't get any territory because that's Canada up there. It's not their territory to take. So we're going to spin this wheel again. Houston and Minnesota have avoided playing. Who will actually play in this episode? The next team is... almost Minnesota again. But instead, it's the Dukes of James Madison. Another group of 5 team that has avoided all possibilities of playing so far in this tournament. But now they will go again. You have Maryland to the north and the northeast, as well as the east. Penn State down here, that would be an unfortunate matchup for them. You have Virginia Tech to the south and the southwest, and then a tiny little bit of Pitt up here. So those are all entirely possible. All right, let's spin this arrow and find out where they will be going. They will be playing, please not Maryland, please not Maryland, please not Maryland, please not Maryland, please not Maryland. It's not going to be Maryland, it's going to be southwest. And depending on how west that is, pretty west. I mean, like, this angle really means Virginia Tech, you know? We're just going to go with that. So this is going to be one of the cooler entrances in all of college football, as the James Madison Dukes will take on Virginia Tech in a very hyped up matchup in the state of Virginia. Let's get it set up. Virginia Tech over here, an 87 overall. Very talented ACC team. And it's going to be James Madison on this side. An 82 overall with a 76 overall defense. This one might not last a lot long. Let's get these uniforms set up and ready to go. Tech has this classic look. I think they also got orange alternates recently. Let's see if that's an option here. We do have the most recent update. I do like that orange. Like that feels like a fun combination. It just looks so nice. I mean, I don't think there's any, barely any. It's like on the number, and honestly, that's not enough. We're going to go 2023 home because this is my series and I get to do what I want. There we go. And then the road uniforms for James Madison. maroon versus black isn't all that good. Home option, maroon versus purple is also not fantastic. We go all white with the purple. That's a fun look. And then their home look is purple and white. Purple and white. I think we're going to go with their away look, which is this. Yeah, we're going to go with that. And let's get going. Whoop, not yet. We're going to go nightcap here because it's Virginia Tech, and we know how live this intro is about to be. So let's get these rosters set up and good to go. 2 brand new teams playing for the first time in this entire tournament. Starting now. Now, it's not actually Enter Sandman, unfortunately, but it's a lookalike, and it sounds pretty good. Here come the Hokies with their thousands of fans. Absolutely loving the intro. The fireworks going off. Jumbotron showing all the crazy animations. Team hyping up the crowd, although it's more hype than maybe any crowd we've seen so far in this tournament. As the Virginia Tech Hokies get set to take on the James Madison Dukes, James Madison will get the ball to start this first half. I can't hold on because the crowd starts popping everywhere on these spots. That is unfortunate. It's going to be a good kick return out to the 22-yard line. James Madison with a good start. We got Sandstorm here. It's probably going to be claimed right from the start. George Petaway is the starting running back for the Dukes. He's going to run out there to start this offensive drive for them. We're going to try and load this before things get started here. Going to throw long. I don't have his name yet, but I will in one moment. That's Alonze Barnett III, the quarterback for James Madison, getting a 6-yard gain to make it 2nd and 4 here. Good short throw. It was double covered, but he was able to make the completion. We'll have the Tech's roster up just a moment. 2nd and 4 here. Barnett calling audibles. Sending a man in motion, taking the snap, throwing outside to number 6. That's Petaway, who breaks one tackle and is able to spin through and get a very impressive first down for James Madison right there. I mean, this is a group of 5 team that's not afraid of anybody. They've played a lot of teams close. I think they were in the FCS for a while, and they dominated that level of football for years. So they know how to play in high-stakes, single-elimination matchups. I wouldn't discount their chances at all in this game. Quick throw outside to Petaway, and he does not break that tackle. He brought down for a loss of 2. Number 1 for Virginia Tech, that is Dante Lovett making the tackle. The backup corner on this depth chart. Which will set up 2nd and 12 here for the Hokies. Barnett's in the shotgun with 2 wide receivers and a tight end in the backfield. Waits, tries to avoid the sack, and that is a bone-crunching hit by Sam Brumfield. Number 3 for the Hokies making the stop. He is their middle linebacker, just flying in on a blitz. They don't want to let this team get comfortable. They don't want them to run their offense and then just attack their players once they have the ball. They want to try and rush this passer and make his life miserable. If they beat him, so be it. But they don't think his chances are very good if they are constantly in his face for the entire game. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 19 here for James Madison. Barnett waits, throws short. It's going to be Petaway outside. Beautiful spin move. Stays on his feet up to the 40. Can he get to the first down? No, but it's a fantastic 17-yard gain. Let me tell you, George Petaway, just in those 2 plays out of the backfield, looks like one of the most impressive running backs we have seen in this tournament. I don't know whether his overall rating reflects that, but his effort certainly does. It's going to be a punt away here for James Madison. It's going to go long and return from about the 15. It's going to be a good return out to the 30. Hard hit by number 54 to shut that play down. It's Brandon Feek. Now here comes Virginia Tech's offense. I believe it's going to be Kyron Drones. Yes, it is, a quarterback. Redshirt junior transfer for the Hokies, stepping up to the line. You're going to have, I believe, Malachi Thomas in at running back. No, it's not. It's a play fake to the outside of number 0. He makes the catch and is taken down at 45. for a Virginia Tech first down. That's Ali Jennings. With the catch and run there, just open on the drag route. Easy find from Kyron Drones. And that was Terrence Spence who couldn't really stay with his man. Early good play for the Hokies. Let's see if they can keep it up in the empty set. Kyron Drones in the gun. He's going to throw short. That's going to be caught by number 83 for the Hokies. That's Jalen Lane, the Y wide receiver making the catch there. ACC has not been very good in this tournament, it must be said. The normal powerhouses have just struggled, had a lot of upsets. Clemson's already gone, and a couple others I'll have to think about later. Drones throws deep, has a beautiful jumping nope. He dropped it. A beautiful jumping nope. That's exactly what I said, and I stand by it. It'll be 3rd and 8. They have not crossed midfield yet, but they're incredibly close to doing so. This crowd would love to jump back into this game and just get hyped. They were there for the defense, and they're going to be there for the offense as soon as they get this first down. Drones throws sideline. Beautiful catch. DeQuan Felton makes the catch, the graduate transfer. On the sideline, did just enough against his defender to get open, coming in from Norfolk State. Local player through and through from Virginia, and now playing for his dream school in his last year of eligibility. Drones throws to the left. It's going to be caught. Going into the middle is number 12, Stephen Gosnow. Another graduate transfer. You have a bunch of very experienced wide receivers. All 4 players we've seen with catches so far are graduate transfers. These are all like full-on adults who know the college game to a level that is really, really impressive. 2nd and 5 now for Drones. He's going to hand it off. First carry of the day for Baishal Tutin. Baishal Tutin? Drones drops back on 3rd and 5. Under pressure for number 9. He's sacked. Lloyd Summerall III, a redshirt senior transfer, is able to power through the offensive line. And that wasn't just one good move. That was just determination and physicality to finally overpower number 65 and then chase down Kyron Jones before he knew it was coming. So it's a good defensive stop for James Madison. Virginia Tech still barely in field goal range. They're going to try this from 58 yards away. Snap, hold, kick is good. An insane opening kick from number 17 for Virginia Tech. That's John Love. I mean, that might have been Lace's back, too. Sideways, at least. A fantastic kick, just barely sneaking in over the crossbar. And the Hokies fans absolutely love that. All these cadets just lifting up their mascot up and down. You love to see it. You really do. So they're going to kick it back off to James Madison here. Dukes have had a couple highlight plays so far to their running back, George Pettaway. But they're going to need more consistent offense, especially in the passing game past the line of scrimmage, in order to stand a chance in this one. Kick return back to the 18, and we are set to go here. Alonze Barnett getting back up to the line. It's a fake handoff to number 7. Barnett wants to go deep. Rolls out. Under pressure. A little bit of holding there, and he's just going to toss it out of bounds. They're not going to call the holding penalty. I think Virginia Tech would have declined it anyway. But he had a pass rusher who was trying to get in there for a sack, and he sort of lifted up and like showed that his arm was being held. Ref didn't notice it. We barely see any flags in this anyway. I'm not surprised. 2nd and 10 now. Barnett throws quickly. Got a man downfield. Incredible move just to get by a bunch of very close defenders. And that was number 17 who made the catch. He's not listed on their roster, so I don't know who that is. I don't think we're going to be able to get a name here because it's too far zoomed out. But it's a great catch by whoever it was. Bringing up 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line for James Madison. Barnett runs everyone back to the line. Moves Petaway to the other side of the formation and sends his tight end in motion. Fake handoff. Barnett throws deep, has another man open, and that's another beautiful catch. Right into traffic. Very tight coverage, but Yamir Knight, the true sophomore, is able to pick that one up and get another huge gain. And the Dukes are in business. Run back up to the line here, right near the end of this first quarter. Barnett looks to the sideline. He's going to fake the handoff to Petaway again. I don't think they have a single actual run in this game. Barnett under pressure, sacked. Number 17 from Virginia Tech, that is Cole Nelson. The defensive end is able to chase him down. And these are all covered sacks. Like the first one might have been a regular sack, but a lot of these other pressures are just the fact that Virginia Tech's defenders and their corners are all sticking right with their man throughout. This is going to be 2nd and 13 now. On the outside border of field goal range for James Madison. They would love to get closer. This looks like it might be a run play to see what they can get for third down. And instead we're just going to take it to the end of the first. Virginia Tech leads 3-0. Two methodical offenses, two talented defenses on this field. Let's see what the Dukes can do on 2nd and 13. It's a run to Petaway. Petaway cuts outside. His vision is elite. He's able to turn what was going to be a 2 to 3 yard gain into 5. That'll make it still 3rd and pretty long, but it's 3rd and 8, which is not 3rd and 13. Absolutely huge play here for the Dukes. And what they wouldn't give for a touchdown lead here. 4 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Empty set on 3rd and 8. Barnett throws, knocked away. Brutal knockdown by Taurus Jones, the Will linebacker. I mean, that is absolutely excellent defense for Virginia Tech. So it's going to be another long field goal here. This one's going to be from 50. For No Rulis. It's a great name. Probably not how it's pronounced, but Rulis sends it deep from 50 yards. That's going to be no good. Missed it wide left. It was kind of a duck of a kick. It had the distance, but just did not have the accuracy. Yeah. I mean, really, all you can tell is just whether it goes behind or through the post net side angle. I don't know why they don't give us a better angle. Like why they haven't programmed the camera to go in a fashion that actually shows where the kick went. It seems like a problem they could have solved many years ago, but they have not. Drones hands it off to Tutin, I believe. I'm going to try and figure out the pronunciation. Be 2nd and 7 here. Empty set for Drones. He's going to throw deep. Knocked out of the hands of Jalen Lane. The Dukes defenders. They knew they couldn't get there to knock the ball down, so they just said, hey, what if we hit him really, really hard? It sounds like Goku logic, but then again, it worked. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 7. They're way outside field goal range. This would be a huge stop for James Madison. Drones. Under pressure, gets away. It's another sack. We've seen a lot of sacks so far today. That's number 99, Eric O'Neal. Just destroying the offensive line. Making a pretty easy sack for 4th and 13. This is going to be a punt. Yeah, it's just logic. You don't have to go through your defender every time. You can just leave and try and track down the guy before he's able to run outside. And if the defender stops you, it's probably holding. So here's the punt from Virginia Tech. It's going to be Peter Moore sending it deep. And that will not be returned. He fair catches it at the 31-yard line. So here comes Alonze Barnett. In the shotgun, Virginia Tech is stacking the box against Petaway. So Barnett will look to pass. On 1st down, wide open to number 1. Cam Ross with his first catch of the day. I'm going to try and figure out who number 17 is because I feel like he might be very involved in the passing game the rest of the way. This play is starting right now. Weathersby. Taylor Thompson is his name. Taylor Thompson is the tight end. First and 10 for the 46. Barnett fakes the handoff. Wanted to run for a second. Instead, just pulled it. And there's Taylor Thompson. What did I say? Flying free in the middle of the field. I think that little duck down that Barnett did caused the linebacker just to try and bite on the scramble for a second. That's exactly what happened. 52 was watching the quarterback and missed Taylor Thompson flying in deep over the middle. All the way up to the 13, and Barnett's going to get him set up in the red zone. James Madison with a huge opportunity here. Barnett waits, throws. That's going to be caught for another huge gain. Cam Ross up to the 2. And the Dukes have a chance to score the game's first touchdown and set us up for a very fun upset. I mean, as much as I would hate to see Virginia Tech go away, I'd much rather want chaos here, especially if Maryland loses to Penn State, which seems incredibly likely. I just want to see chaos in this region. And in the overall map. Barnett throws outside. Ross! Touchdown! They ran the Clemson, Alabama play, just sent somebody out. No rub route, no danger of flag, just send a guy out there, single coverage. They didn't have the proper coverage to stop it. Make the throw, make the catch, 7-3. Cam Ross, the senior. Beautiful floater pass. Defender was not there. Easy catch, easy hit, easy touchdown. It's going to be Ryan Hansen into the game to kick this extra point for James Madison. Starting right now. And it's not, it's no Rulis. I completely got that wrong. Rulis nails the extra point. 4 plays, 69 yards. I mean, they are using the threat of the run with George Pettaway to set up a lot of big throws. And the biggest one of the drive was set up by a scramble as well. So they know this Virginia Tech team is trying to stop the run. They're taking advantage of that. Hokies have not adjusted yet on defense, but they're going to have to. It's a good return for Tootin. He's taken down the 19. Here comes Kyron Jones once again. Random defender on the outside here, just there to block the edge run, but instead it's a block to the outside for number 0, and he falls through the first down to Ali Jennings. Making the catch. So the first and 10 from the 30 for the Hokies. And Kyron Jones is going to be in the shotgun. Takes a snap, avoids the sack, and that is a crazy concentration catch there by Ali Jennings, his second straight catch on the drive. I mean, that was a laser that went in there. I completely lost track of the ball. Although that might have been the lag. It's a great catch, falling down, securing the ball, 2nd and 3. Jones hands off to Tootin. Tootin tries to get the first down, lowers his shoulder through one defender, and does get the first down. Hokies cross the 40 once again. Yeah, number 30 just got pancaked on that play. It's Justin Eaglin, the corner, who just could not survive that play. First and 10 from the 41 now for Virginia Tech. Tootin is going to power through a couple defenders, and then O'Neal's able to finish off the play. It's going to be a gain of 4. And that might be the last play before the 2-minute warning. We'll see whether they decide to get super aggressive with their setup here. They're going to have about 5 seconds to start this play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They will not start it. So that is the 2-minute timeout. Virginia Tech down by 4. And now they have to go into no huddle mode just to try and advance this ball down the field. Take as much time off the clock as they can. And hopefully take the lead. 2nd and 6 now. Jones throws the screen, beautifully executed. Tootin to the outside, 50-45. And he's taken down in bounds. That'll knock a couple extra seconds off the clock as Virginia Tech is trying to avoid an upset here, like some of their other ACC conference mates like Clemson, as I mentioned earlier. I think, Georgia Tech's won a bunch of games. I can't really think. Oh, Miami, obviously. Miami lost to Florida International earlier in this tournament. And it was just an embarrassing game. The Hurricanes completely failed to show up on offense. And Florida International was able to get the one touchdown and one turnover they needed to win the game very, very late on. Virginia Tech would love to avoid that fate. We'll see if they can on this drive. Drones throws short, number 9. Sprints past one defender and is able to get into the red zone. A beautiful, beautiful catch and run for Daquan Felton. With that catch up to the 18. Kyron Drones is starting to cook a little bit. Showing that authority out there, that command of the game, in order to move this team down the field in Blacksburg. Drones throws short. That's going to be caught. Virginia Tech's forced to use a timeout here because they just want to conserve the clock and make sure they can hit a field goal if they want to at the end of this drive. Drones in the shotgun with 6 defenders in the box. They only rush 4. He's able to get the throw away just barely. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Daquan Felton gets it open to the corner, and that's been the key to this game. It's a long developing route that works if you can hold the ball long enough to see it through. Kyron Jones hasn't really been able to do that today because of the very talented and hungry pass rush for James Madison. He holds on just long enough. He had Emmanuel Bush, the nose tackle, in his face, but was able to get the throw away. Daquan Felton was wide open, and the Hokies take the lead. We'll see if they can get the extra point to accompany it from John Love. Snap, hold, kick is good. 10-7, 9 plays, 79 yards. And the Dukes still have 45 seconds in all 3 timeouts, so they can absolutely get something out of this drive. If they're able to tie it here before the second half, that would be a huge, huge coup for this team. Because the Hokies get the ball to start the second. Head away. Can't get by the first tackler, and he's been taken down at the 16-yard line. So here comes Alonze Barnett III. Waiting. Throwing deep. He's got a man down there. There's Taylor Thompson again. All the way to the 35-yard line. They take their first timeout. Alonze Barnett has all the courage in the world to just keep shucking that thing. 1st and 10 now from the 35. Barnett going to launch deep this time. Has a man down there. It's knocked away. Fantastic pass break up by Dorian Strong. The graduate starter at cornerback. Knew exactly what was happening, knew exactly who the quarterback was targeting, and was able to just strongly, fitting for his name, get in there and knock it away. Press cover to the top of your screen. Barnett throws deep, wide open. That's going to be a touchdown. Cam Ross, it's taken down at the 1. I missed who made that tackle. We're going to jump right into this next play. But that is an insane tackle. Let's see if James Madison can make it irrelevant. Barnett in the gun. Hands it to Petaway, and he is dropped for a loss, and they're going to have to kick a field goal. That one play is going to cost them the chance of the touchdown. Brumfield sprints through the hole, because this is going to get started with like 5 seconds to go, and they're just going to call timeout. Yep, 4 seconds. That's how the CPU works. This is going to be a field goal attempt. There's going to be no ruleless. His second field goal attempt of the game to tie this thing at 10. This is not an easy kick for the computer in this game. Ruleless kicks it, nails it. The fans got excited for a second. I thought he might have shanked it, but he did not. And no Ruleless ties this game up right at the end of the first half at 10. And, after that deep middle pass where the player was wide open, I mean, the chase down tackle by whoever that was. I'm going to have to track it down on the replay later. Because that just might have decided the game for Virginia Tech. It's going to be a brand new ball game going into the second half, but Virginia Tech has a huge overall advantage. They should feel like it is their game to lose. But they can't play with that mentality. They have to play to win. They have to play as if James Madison is their equal. And by this score, they are. Tootin is taken down. And for one of the first times in this entire tournament, we're 76 episodes into this thing, we are tied at the half. We never see that. We're going to start the second half here. Virginia Tech will receive with a chance to take a lead. Tootin will take the return out to the 10, 15, 20. Had a hole for a second, but it was plugged up by the kicking team for James Madison. Drones throws long, caught. Number 0 making the catch. That is Ali Jennings. He has been all over the field today, converting another first down for the Hokies. Nice short pass, and 83 almost got a really good block in. If he was able to make that juke and fly through, that would have been an incredible touchdown. Jones to Tootin. Beautiful pancake block on the outside, but number 32 is there for James Madison to completely shut that play down. That's DJ Barksdale, limiting that to a 1-yard gain. Their right tackle did his job. Took the edge rusher and just knocked him out, but there was another defender there to clean up. 2nd and 9 now for Drones. It's another note to play fake. Drones launches deep, open, intercepted! That is picked off by number 3. Oh my god, I can't see him on this roster. There he is, Terrence Spence. The corner, the white corner, is able to make that stop. I think we're going to see a replay right now. We are. Terrence Spence. He's a senior transfer. Drones thought he had somebody, and he was about to beat his man. We've seen so many throws with that exact setup, but Terrence Spence just jumped up and was able to make the stop. So here is Barnett at quarterback with Pettaway next to him. He's going to run it to Pettaway. Tries to get the edge, 35. And he's able to pick up 4 yards there. Terrence Spence, from Ringwood, New Jersey, started his football career at Holy Cross and then transferred up to James Madison, and now he's made a huge play here in Imperialism to give James Madison a massive shot at retaking the lead and taking full control of this ballgame. Barnett sends Taylor in motion. No, it's Taylor Thompson in motion. And Pettaway's only able to get 1 yard there, so it's going to be a huge 3rd and 5 for the Dukes. Now we got Tsunami playing in the background. Don't copyright kick me, please. I've done such a good job of covering this for so many episodes, and you guys have been so lenient. I appreciate that. Just don't do it this time, please. 3rd and 5 now for Alonze Barnett. He sends Pettaway in motion. Finally, the music stops. He's going to throw it deep. Beautiful, just pinprick hole in the middle of the field for number 0. That's Yamir Knight with another catch. He made one in the first half, gets another one here in the second half, and they were both very big conversions. Yeah, 15 just needed to turn faster to try and knock that down. But Knight was able to get to it. The throw was fast enough. Great conversion by James Madison. And now it's a huge motion here. Barnett fakes the screen, wants to go deep, and we'll just throw the screen anyway. Safe play. It's back to Yamir Knight, and he's able to make the catch to pick up 6 yards. Making it 2nd and 4 now for the Dukes. They're on the outside of field goal range. Must be 59 from here. That'd be the longest kick in Imperialism history, so I don't think they're going to go for that. But this first down should be pretty easy to pick up. We don't have to talk field goal yet. Barnett, got plenty of lag here. Play fake, throws it just before he's hit. That's going to be caught. An incredible catch by Cam Ross, who's going to get pretty close to the all-time record for most yards in a single game. It was just set recently by a player on a losing team. I'll have to double check who that was. Yeah, Bugs Mortimer from Western Michigan had 162 receiving yards in his game, and Cam Ross is getting pretty close to that. 1st and 10. I've totally lost audio. Barnett breaks one tackle and is taken down for a loss of 2. You hate to see it. Back here. Get rid of it. So we 2nd and 12 from the 14. That gives a little bit more space for the passing game to operate. Barnett is in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. One of them is Taylor Thompson, his favorite tight end. He's going to throw the screen outside to number 15, who gets outside of the defender. And 41 is able to make a fantastic, or 44, I think. Makes that stop. Dorian Strong is able to save the touchdown and force 3rd and 2 here from the 5. Now, common logic might just be to run the ball here. But goal line runs have been so ineffective in this tournament so far. It looks like that's what they're setting up, except for Cam Ross on the outside. He will throw. He throws to the end zone. Touchdown to the backup tight end. Jordan Funk. Bring in the noise and bring in the funk. Into the end zone with 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. James Madison will take a 17-10 lead here on the road against Virginia Tech. This would be a famous victory for the Dukes. If I'm not wrong, it would also make... well, no, Maryland does not border Virginia Tech. This is certainly a team that we will be worried about if we were able to get that far. But this one, we should be worried about James Madison, too. They look incredible. Just a functioning football team. That's very hard to beat when you have one chance. Willis kicks it. It's good. I don't know why we're getting so much lag. The internet looks pretty consistent, but now it's fluctuating and driving around a bit, so it's not great. But the Dukes are going to kick it off here to Virginia Tech. Up by 7. And their defense, which forced an interception that led to that touchdown drive, will have a chance to really put Virginia Tech behind the 8 ball. Can they keep the pressure up? Or can Kyron Jones respond to tie this game? Jones throws outside. It's going to be caught by 83. Keep forgetting his name. As Jalen Lane making the catch for 4 yards. And they'll set up 2nd and 6 for Virginia Tech. They're starting slow. You don't have to get the touchdown in one play. Unless you're the Bengals against the Ravens, in which case you can absolutely do that. Or any team against the Ravens. Our pass defense is so bad. It's really worrisome. 2nd and 6 now. Jones throws long. That's going to be knocked away. Kai Holmes, the free safety, got there, got his hands up, and made the catch extremely difficult. And that was Jalen Lane who could not bring it in. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Jones, waiting, throwing deep. Does he have somebody down there? He might. It's knocked away. Almost. Oh my God, that was almost deflected and caught. That would have been insane. But instead, it's 4th and 6. It's Terrence Spence who made the interception on the last drive, who's able to knock that one away and force the punt for Virginia Tech. James Madison now has a chance to take a 14-0 lead and force the Hokies into Super Sim at home. That would be embarrassing. They will return this kick. 1 broken tackle up to the 44-yard line. Good return there by number 25. It's Wayne Knight with the return. No, not that Wayne Knight. Barnett under pressure tried to complete the screen to Petaway, but it was a really, really good blitz from Virginia Tech. Just didn't give him a foot to stand on. He wasn't even throwing on his back foot. He was just like lifting into the air and just I just saw an ad for like a Hostess cake that looks exactly the same as one that I just bought like an hour ago. I don't know how they know that I bought that. Deep throw intercepted. A crunching tackle by James Madison, but the damage has been done. Sam Brumfield, who is far and away the defensive MVP for the Hokies, gets an interception on a really, really bad throw from Alonze Barnett when he really could not afford one. He just stayed in, watched the quarterback's eyes. Standing totally still. Taylor Thompson's going deeper in the middle. They've had that route before. And Brumfield knew it and just stood there and picked it off. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Jones throws deep, caught. Jalen Lane makes the catch and powers through. This has been a crazy game. Really, really entertaining. Like people keep popping in and out of the stream, and honestly, I don't know why they're leaving. Usually the games are so much less entertaining than this, but this one's been incredible. 17-10 here with a minute 10 to play. Kyron Jones in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Tootin jukes outside, and he is going to be taken down at the 21-yard line. It's a good run for Tootin. It keeps the offensive machine rolling. But you got to be careful. We're starting to see turnovers. We haven't had a lot of games where both teams have thrown interceptions. But that is what we have tonight. 2nd and 6 here. Jones gets off to Tootin. He tries to get the edge. And he does to secure the first down at the 14-yard line. And this next play coming up is probably the last play of the 3rd quarter. Virginia Tech marching, looking to tie the game going into the 4th. 3-0 after 1, 10-10 after 2, might be 17 all after 3. Let's see if they can get this touchdown right here, right now. Jones fakes it, runs it himself, only one defender there, and he is able to take him down. Fantastic open field stop by Kai Holmes, which will bring us to what is going to be a very entertaining and dramatic 4th quarter. Let's skip right to it at the 9-yard line. Kyron Jones fakes it, throws, end zone on the first play. It's dropped. It is dropped by Ali Jennings. Cannot corral the ball. I don't think it was a knockaway. It's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 9-yard line. James Madison's defense with a huge opportunity to force a field goal here. 3rd and 5. Jones throws a screen, and it's dropped again. I think it might have been deflected at the line. But Bishal Tootin is not able to bring it in. And this might be a field goal. I don't know why they would do that, but they might actually kick this field goal. Let's see what they choose to do. They're going to go for it. 4th and 5. Gutsy decision from the head coach, and I've fully lost connection. There we go. Waiting. Throwing. End zone touchdown. Jalen Lane. He had a drop earlier in this game, but when the team really needed him, when it mattered more than anything, Jalen Lane was able to catch the ball to tie the game with 6:51 to go in the 4th quarter. This is going to be incredible. Like back to back to back. These teams just keep going back and forth. Tech scored first. James Madison took the lead. Virginia Tech took it back. James Madison tied it. And then they took the lead 17-10 after an interception. Virginia Tech gets an interception of their own, drives down the field, and ties the game. This is the most evenly matched game we've seen so far, bar none. Love's kick is good. 7 plays, 40 yards. The interception was the inciting incident, but this offense, when push comes to shove, they know how to move the ball and convert. There goes the kick. 5, 10, 15. He's taken down the 19-yard line. George Petaway with the run there. Lindsey Barnett sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Fakes another handoff. Throws deep. That's going to be caught by number 9. That's Amarian Dollison making the catch. And getting up to the 31. James Madison and Virginia Tech are deadlocked right now. This score has stayed within 1 possession for the entire length of this ball game. 17 all. This group of 5 former FCS powerhouse going up against one of the most prominent teams of the ACC in their house. Let's see how this ends with 6:16 to go. It's going to be a handoff to number 7, the backup running back, and he's able to get the first down. Io Adei with a beautiful run, the senior transfer, going right up the middle where Virginia Tech was not covering. And it is a first down for the Dukes. First and 10 now from the 45. Barnett sends Adei in motion. Waiting, throwing deep. That's going to be intercepted again! Sam Brumfield with his 2nd straight drive with an interception. When the upset looked likely, when the team looked ready to fold, Sam Brumfield stood up and said, absolutely not. I think he may only be the third player in all of Imperialism to have 2 interceptions in one game. And he very well might be the defensive MVP of the entire tournament if he can keep this up. The tackle for loss he got in the goal line, and the 2 crucial, game-changing interceptions he's gotten in the second half. The run to Tootin outside of the 40, and he's taken down by number 5. That's Trent Hendrick, the Will linebacker, is able to get out there and make the stop. He's 2nd and 10 from the 43. Insane game. 4 touchdowns, 3 turnovers, all to play for with 5:20 to go. It's going to be a throw to the right. That's going to be caught by number 0, who sprinted back to the ball and sacrificed the first down in order to try and get some extra yardage, and maybe that wasn't the best move. He was able to make it 3rd and inches. It's going to be very close. I imagine a quick outside run to Tootin can secure this. They haven't tried running inside a lot, and that might not be the best idea with the game on the line. Press coverage basically everywhere. Drones hands it off. Tootin is able to get the first down. Not much more than that, but it doesn't matter. They're in business at the 44-yard line. And their kicker has already nailed a field goal from 58 yards today. So all they need is 3 more yards in there in field goal range. Makeable field goal range. Kyron Jones in the shotgun. Hands off to Tootin again. Tootin to the 45, to the 40. Tries to lower his shoulder, but the other defenders are able to step up and support their guy to make it 2nd and 5 here. Drums going nuts. You know, one of the drum tracks in this game is actually a song from the Duke University Marching Band that got copyright claimed on my channel. Wasn't very fun. 2nd and 5. Quick screen outside to number 0. That's Ali Jennings again. I keep forgetting that name. Ali Jennings, Jalen Lay, and Daquan Felton are the 3 main receivers for Virginia Tech. 3rd and 2. This is the most crucial 3rd down of the game so far. Can Virginia Tech convert, or will James Madison force the field goal? That's all that matters right now. You have a high safety back there. Drones, Tootin first down and a whole lot more. Trent Hendrick's able to make the stop. But that is a first down up to the 31-yard line for Virginia Tech. The Hokies are going to keep moving. They're going to keep running the clock here. And if they play this right, if they run this slowly and come up to another 3rd down, they might not give the ball back. Tootin to the 30. Cuts back inside and falls down at the 26. Very good run to set up 2nd and 5. That'll take another 15 seconds off the clock at least. More like 20, really. And this is going to come right down to the wire. I cannot wait to see how this ends. 2nd and 5. Drones, the backup running back, number 24, tries to push through, and he gets absolutely nothing. That's Malachi Thomas, the redshirt junior, who's completely unable to get through the JMU defensive line. So here's another insanely important 3rd down. If James Madison doesn't get this, they're going to have to start using timeouts. Drones, waiting, under pressure, runs it himself. He will get the first down, and a lot more than that, sliding down to the 17-yard line. And that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He hasn't scrambled once today, and finally takes it, and it is for the biggest first down of the game. They're not going to run a play here, I don't think. No. So that is the 2-minute timeout. Just 2 minutes remaining in this game. We are still tied at 17. And James Madison is going to have to use their timeouts. If they don't, then Virginia Tech can run out the rest of this game. This might be the most impressive game-winning drive we've ever seen in this tournament. Drones, Tootin to the 15. And he pushes forward for 6 yards. And the Dukes are not going to call a timeout. They're going to let about 30 seconds run off the clock here before they call one. They're going to bet that they can stop them, and that they'll have 1 timeout remaining. If it comes down to that, they're not going to chew clock for this. Some very baffling choices between these two teams. Kyron Drones. Tootin again. Gets by the blocker to the 10, to the 5. There's the first timeout for James Madison, and now they are really behind the 8 ball. Because if they make the stop, if they force the field goal, they're going to get the ball back with about 40 seconds and no timeouts. First and goal. Drones. Tootin is taken down. They are going to try and make some stops here and force the field goal instead of just letting him walk in. It'll be second and goal from the 4. I cannot wait. I don't even know if we're going to see how many plays were on this drive. I'm going to have to look it up afterwards because this has been an unbelievable drive from Virginia Tech. Tootin cuts inside. He's taken down. And there's the last timeout. So here is your ball game. Third and goal from the 4. Will Virginia Tech take a 7-point lead or a 3-point lead? Let's find out right now. Kyron Drones sends number 82 in motion. It's Benji Gosnell, the tight end. Hands it off to Tootin. Tootin tries to get into the end zone, and he is stuffed. For only a 2-yard gain, it'll be fourth and goal from the 2. And they're going to let this clock run down as much as they can. It's going to get to about 40 seconds. And then it'll be John Love, who has already made one kick today. Can he make another one here? Snap, hold, kick is good. John Love converts where so many other kickers have not. Connecting on the very short field goal from just 19 yards away to give Virginia Tech a 20-17 lead with about 38 seconds on the clock, 40 seconds on the clock. James Madison has no timeouts. They were able to get a deep ball completion at the end of the first half. Can they make another one here with their season and existence on the line? They will return this kick for some reason. That's going to cost them 10 yards. That's a baffling choice. So here's Alonze Barnett. No press coverage here. They're going all prevent. And it's the right choice here, you have to say it. Barnett waits, throws, deep, sideline, caught! Cam Ross gets out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Barnett has 334 passing yards. Cam Ross has been the main engine, and that was an insane catch with shades of Stephon Diggs. Just getting away from his defender, 15 with a terrible angle, completely got lost in the sauce, and they stopped the clock with 30 seconds to go at the 50-yard line. Now they have a really good chance of tying this thing. Barnett throws deep, middle, caught by number 9. He can't get out of bounds. They will stop the ball to reset the chains, but they are in field goal range of the 27 after just 2 plays. They could just spike it and kick it now if they want to, but they're going to try and keep moving. They can take 1 or 2 shots at the end zone at this point. 19 seconds. They got to move quickly. 18, 17, 16. They're going to get up there in time. Barnett will spike the ball with 12 seconds on the clock. I would imagine they're going to run one more play here to try and get a little bit closer or just gun it for the end zone. However, Barnett has already thrown 2 picks today. That could be very, very risky. And they're just going to try the kick. Timeout Virginia Tech to ice the kicker. There's going to be no ruleless. Can he convert from 46 yards out? Snap, hold, kick is no good. He missed it. No ruleless cannot make the 44-yard field goal. How close? That would have been good. I couldn't tell, but oh my God. I think we're gonna be able to see that replay. I can't see it from here. Here comes the kneel down. A heartbreaking loss for James Madison in this game. Oh, you have to feel for the Dukes. They were this close. This close to tying it and sending it to overtime. But they couldn't finish the job. Sam Brumfield deservedly wins player of the game. 2 interceptions and a sack and a tackle for loss. The most dominant individual defensive performance we've seen so far by a player not named James Pierce Jr. That tackle by Virginia Tech ended up winning the game. Straight up. This game was won by 3 points. Wow. We're going to go to the map update here. And James Madison. Oh, shoot. I'm on the map. Hold on. Come on. There we go. And James Madison, you played so hard. You honestly deserved to have another chance to send that game to overtime. If any of these games we've seen deserved to go to overtime, it was this one. You were robbed, but you gave us some very fun memories. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There we go. All sorts of glitches tonight. Alright, that will end it for this episode. Let's zoom all the way out. Let's take one more look at this map. These are your final 58 teams. We finally cleared out a little bit of that very congested North Carolina, Southern Virginia territory. James Madison is gone. Maryland is now entirely bordered by Power 4 teams. You hate to see it, really. We will keep going. And remember, if you're watching this, you should subscribe because we're going to keep going for the rest of this season, all the way up until National Championship Day, where we will see the last two teams in this tournament face off to be Imperialism champions.